Hello everybody, this is Foodie here. Hey, guess where we are today? We're in St. Thomas, and what an awesome place this is. Sitting next to a celebrity ship, out in the port, just kind of hanging out. Today I want to talk to you guys about the price of this cruise, but first of all I want to show you this St. Thomas port, which is the most beautiful port. If you haven't been to St. Thomas, then you really just don't know what you're missing. It's right off the ship, so easy to get to, and as you can tell, very popular. Inside the port, there's plenty of music and plenty of shopping, which of course always intrigues me because, you know, I like to go pick up souvenirs occasionally. Maybe a t-shirt, maybe a dress. There's plenty of stuff out here. Also, you can get taxis and whatnot to go downtown or to the beach. There is a listing out in the taxi area of places you can go, how much it will cost you, which is good, so you'll know how much you have to pay for your taxi. But let me just tell you now, there's a lot of great places in St. Thomas to visit. Magens Bay, the beach, by the way, the beach is one of the most famous beaches in the world. You will see pictures of Magens Bay all over the web. So if you want to see what it looks like before you go there, just Google it and have a ball. But if you don't feel like leaving the port, there's plenty to do at the port. There's actually some food there and lots of things to just people watch. There's a guy who plays music there at Island Flavors, the restaurant, and he's pretty good. He's always there when I go. I'm always amazed that this guy is here playing the saxophone every time I come, but he's pretty good. Tip number 1, there is a convenience store on the left-hand side of the port there. So let's talk about the pricing of the Icon of the Seas, you guys. If you haven't priced this cruise yet, you might want to prepare yourself, because honestly, this is the most expensive cruise that we have ever taken, and we got it at a discount. My second tip of this trip is you need to connect to a travel agent that understands how to book a group rate. Sometimes you can get a headquarters group rate that's an unpublished rate, and usually those are pretty good rates. I mean, $2,000 normally for this cruise for a balcony cabin, and I got one for $1,355. To book a unpublished group rate, you will probably have to book out at least 6 months, because those rates go pretty fast, as you can imagine, because travel agents look at those whenever they go to book somebody on a trip. So I would suggest that either you find a travel agent, use the one you have, and if you don't have one, you can ask me. I will be glad to look up a rate for you. It doesn't cost you anything to use a travel agent for cruises. The rate includes commissions whether you use a travel agent or not. Most people don't know that, but sometimes in these type of situations, they can actually save you money. So, you know, always use a travel agent. Another thing we did is we used a guaranteed balcony because I didn't care where our balcony was. As long as I could see the ocean, I was going to be happy. That brought the price down a little bit more. Our favorite place to come and catch lunch is the Park Cafe, because they have really good soup and salads. And also, they have some fruit cups and whatnot. So that's pretty cool too. But I love this place because it kind of reminds me of, the little cafes at home that serve sandwiches and fruit and stuff like that. Only here, of course, it's included in the price. They also have a few snacks, some sweets and stuff. So that's always good. Another thing I like about Park Cafe is they have a lot of grab and go items. And as you guys know, my favorite thing to grab is the pineapple sticks and some potato chips. I always get potato chips and they're always haunting me in this cafe. Anyway, the roast beef is great. They have a wonderful sandwich here. But the salads are the best I have found on the show. This particular time I decided to go with the cream of broccoli soup, a salad, some chips of course, and the turkey wrap that I saw because for some reason, I've never tried a turkey wrap in Park Cafe, so I decided to just go on and try that today. There's plenty of seat, so we always come in here, for lunch because it's the calmest place also. And you can get some coffee or some juice as well. The broccoli soup was heavenly, but the turkey wrap was awful. It was dry. I'll never do that again. And then we went to the Rockers over in a little nook in the Central Park where you can see the Pearl Cafe from above. Now look at all of them down there having fun in the kids zone area. Surfside was finally beginning to kick a little bit. The kids had finally figured out where their spot was. Now, we still ate breakfast there every day. But the good news is, as you can see, in the Windjammer, it calmed down and we were able to actually enjoy a meal or two in there. So we stopped in more often after that. We continued our unofficial food tour at the what used to be called Diamond Lounge is now called the Loyalty Lounge. I think it's basically the same thing, but they have a spread there, before dinner at their happy hour or whatever. I'm not sure what they call it anymore, but we stopped there to get some food, and we were supposed to eat some food, but no, we ended up eating the frosted strawberries. Yeah, because they had crab cakes and everything, all kinds of goodies, but yeah, we're sweet lovers, so we stopped there. Then we decided we were going to go to Loco Fresh and check that out, and ended up getting something at the bar. This is a pretty big Loco Fresh, but it should be on this biggest ship in the world, right? I love all of the decorations in this particular Loco Fresh. I mean, all of them are decorated well, but this one is pretty cool. This is the menu. It's pretty interesting. And I picked tequila, but that doesn't surprise you. It was the Cozumel Sunrise, which, oh my goodness, it was so good, y'all. I'll have to say, hit Cantina Fresca. They have probably the best tequila in the area. The food in our Loco Fresh is complimentary, and it's pretty good. So you should stop by there at least one time on your cruise. Then we went back to the balcony, and I watched the water, watched everything go by again. It's pretty nice. Y'all are beginning to get an idea of how much I eat in one day on a cruise. It's kind of embarrassing. No, I'm just kidding, but a little bit scandalous. So we decided to take the scenic route after we played the destination elevator game for a while, because, you know, which elevator was I supposed to be getting on here, y'all? Anyway, we're trying to get to the Windjammer eventually, but we're going to take the scenic route and show you guys what it's like at nighttime out on the upper decks. It's pretty cute. All the colors, and I don't know, it seems like it's just a very romantic look out here on this upper deck in the chill zone. Yeah, in the play area, we'll call it that. Normally this would be covered with people and kids and everything else, but right now, well, just one kid. Where'd he come from? Oh my God. But just one kid and an adult and another kid. But we're headed to the Windjammer to try out some Mexican food because it's white night, and as you can see, there's not many people out here on the deck, fortunately. I love this area out on the deck and looking around in Chill Island. Guess what is the reason why? Yeah, you guessed it. They have a sprinkles down here. Never a line, y'all. Never. At nighttime, you can just walk up and get some ice cream. We finally got to the Windjammer, and Jorge got his Mexican food plate. It looked really good. But, you know, I had my mind on something else. I didn't get Mexican food. Instead, I drug him down to the Aquadome, the Aquadome Market to be specific, and got me some Chinese food from Ginger. Oh, it was so good, y'all. So very good. Then we went to the store with bling so that Jorge could feel like a king. Then after that, we decided to go and see the parade. It was different. I didn't understand it. The original music was Danger Zone, so I guess it was supposed to be dangerous. I was intrigued by the large items that were coming down this parade and all of the dancers. I'm just wondering where all these actors are. I mean, it seems like a lot of people were in this parade. Gnocchi. Spinach and gnocchi. It's good. We're at lunch. The next day was the sea day, but this isn't the last video, y'all. We got at least one more video to go. Be sure to check out the embarkation video if you have not.